Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time. So I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the time I got into a physical fight. But before I get started, don't forget to like the video, comment below ideas you guys want me to do, and turn on your post notifications. So some of you guys have actually requested me and even texted me to do this video because I've mentioned it in one of my last videos, like when I first started YouTube. And ever since, I've gotten like one comment to do the story time, or people have texted me, so I'm going to give you guys what you guys want. I don't want to keep referring her as the girl, so I'm going to give her a fake name. Most of you guys know her name, like the people that go to school with me, and like those are the people that watch me, but I'm going to give her a fake name anyways, out of respect. We're going to call her I don't know what to call her. Okay, so I'm going to name her Michelle. I don't know that. Okay, so whatever, we're going to name her Michelle. So Michelle and I were best friends for like 2 years. We were like this, we were inseparable. We would do everything together. We would go out places, we would sleep at each other's houses, we would do everything together. So I'm going to give you guys a little backstory, like, of our whole friendship. So we were a group of 4 girls. We were all really like close best friends. Some stuff had happened with Michelle and I, like in the past, that I stopped being best friends with her. It was nothing like that she had done or I done. It was just that I got along better with another girl in the same group. That had happened, but we were still a group. We were still super close, inseparable. Like, we were the group, you know. Like, we would never fight. Well, we had our little arguments, you know, but we would always come back to each other. We were like the group, you know. But one day, Michelle tells us that she was talking to this guy, and we're like happy for her, you know, whatever. For lunch, we would all sit together. Since we were only 4, we wanted to sit together and have a great time during lunch. I mean, who doesn't want to? So we would always wait for each other to go in at the same time. You guys know the drill. One day we noticed that she didn't wait for us. She literally just went with that guy and sat with him in lunch, and we saw them sitting down together. So we were like, oh, like, okay, she didn't even tell us, but it's fine. So us 3 sat down, and she was with her boyfriend, like in a different part of the cafeteria. So we were just like, oh, I guess whatever, she didn't tell us, but maybe next time she can, or whatever. And the next day comes and she does it again, and we were like, can she at least tell us, you know? And we felt kind of like left out that she didn't even at least tell us. And it happened for a few days, and then we have like this little group chat of us 4, and I texted the group chat and I was like, hey, like, you should at least tell us that you're going to sit with him, so we could be like fine with it, so we know that you're gonna sit with him and we're not just left out. If you guys get me, we're not just left out of the blue, you know. I really can't remember the full story. Like, if I'm missing out some parts, I'm sorry. It was like 2.5 years ago. I can't remember like the specific details, but it was somewhere around those lines. Us girls know that it sucks when one of your close friends gets a guy and she just leaves you, you know. And that's how we felt. We felt betrayed. So we had a reason to be mad because we felt betrayed. Like, she literally stopped talking to us and would sit with him every day. Since we were all best friends, we all had a reason to be mad at her because she literally preferred her boyfriend over us. So we had a reason to be mad. What I can remember is we told her, you know what, we don't want you here. I think I was the one who went off on her because I ended up fighting her. So I think I went off on her, and I was like, you know what, don't sit with us anymore. You can have him. Let's see if you guys last together, and when you guys break up, don't come back to us. And I was basically like that. I do kind of remember she told us, but we just didn't really care. It was like too late already, so we were just like, whatever, stay with him. And we continued our shit. It was a coincidence that for that class that I had her boyfriend, we were partners. Like, it was just assigned as both of us to be partners, so we didn't have any choice. And I remember him telling me that they had broke up. So I didn't know by her, I knew by him because he told me. So I was just like, oh wow, like, they broke up. They had lasted for a few, like, I really can't remember. I don't want to say stuff and then like it not be true, you know. But I feel like they did last a little while, and then, well, they broke up. And, well, she had no one to sit with, you know, because we were her group. We didn't want her anymore because she literally betrayed us. So we were like, you know what, she left with the girls that we all talk shit about, you know. Do you guys know I know we're not the only girls that talk shit about, like, you know, the other girls. So she basically found a new group of girls, but it was a group of girls that we as a group had talked shit about before, but she decided to go with a group that we didn't like. So we were like, I'm so sorry, I keep saying like. Okay, but anyways, she left us for another group of girls that we didn't like at all, and she knew that, so I feel like she was being petty. At this point, my group of friends and I were irritated. We were annoyed. We were like, wow, she really did that. I went off on her and I was like, you left us for these girls and whatever. Really can't remember exactly what I said, but I just remember I was really mad. We were just really hurt, I guess you could say. We were hurt because she first of all betrayed us for her boyfriend, and then she went with the group of girls we didn't like. Like, that literally hit us in the heart. We were just like, wow. But I for sure do know that I was the one who brought up to fight and everything. I even asked her to fight, so it was definitely my fault. But looking back at it, I really do cringe. I feel like a mature conversation would have fixed everything, but at that like specific moment I was really heated and I asked her for it. Our school was really strict, so like you couldn't just do it anywhere, and we obviously didn't want to get in trouble. I was like, you know what, this day after school, and by our school there was like a lake where you could go and it was like open and you could fight there. That was known for the fights. I forgot to say, because I'm all over the place, because this happened like 2.5 years ago, that I'm kind of like all over the place. I'm trying to remember, but I do remember like when she went with the other group and I stayed with my 2 other girlfriends. We were both talking shit. Like, there was rumors that she was saying this and I was saying this and we were saying this, and it was all this talking, you know. So that even got me more mad. So I was like, for sure the fight's gonna go down. So the day comes, and I remember I was in 9th period and my heart was beating really fast because I knew it was gonna happen, and my heart was beating really fast. I was planning the fight in my head. I was like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to turn, I'm gonna jump. And no, I wasn't saying that, but I was like thinking about the moves I was gonna do. I was very nervous. I'm not gonna say I wasn't nervous, I was, because it was my first ever fight and I didn't even know how to fight. And well, 9th period ended, and everybody was like, are you gonna do it? And you're gonna do it? I bet you're not gonna do it, whatever. And well, I proved everyone wrong and I actually went and did it. I remember I was in a full circle of people like before the fight, and everybody was like, you got this, Ilani, or whatever. Like, before we even walked to the lake, there was people there and they were hyping me up, so I felt good about myself. I was like, you know what, I got this. Since I had braces, and I still do, I had asked my girlfriend if she could lend me a mouthpiece, you know, the football players use, because I was scared she was gonna punch me and rip my whole lip, and I didn't want that. So it was not really cheating because she didn't have braces or anything. I remember that was a problem after the fight, that she said, that I heard. It was like a rumor. She never told me physically, like personally, but she did. I remember hearing the rumor that why I had a mouthpiece and that I was cheating. I was just like, I mean, I was protecting myself. At the end of the day, we were walking to the lake already, and she was grabbing her hair, tying her hair, and I forgot what I had. I think I had a bun or a ponytail, I can't remember. I didn't want people to record, because if people recorded, then that could have resulted into us getting in actual real trouble. And we were like, no phones, no recording, and well, a lot of people recorded, so we were just like, I mean, whatever. All of those moves that I planned before were out of my ear, like out of my head, thinking to literally strike at her and hit her and get her down to the floor and win. So that was my game plan. There was no time to think about what you were going to do. That was just like the thoughts that I had like way before the fight, until I was actually there standing in front of her. So you guys are gonna see the video. I don't have to explain like literally what actually happened, but I do gotta explain the video a little bit.
Yeah, una. Yeah. Cállate, Ilani, cállate, no hagas mucho pedo.
So it had rained, like, I don't know, it was muddy, it was slippery. I do remember that. So when we first like went at it, I slipped and she grabbed me and she was hitting me, but I got my balance back and, well, we went at it good. But yeah, a lot of people said like why I slipped or whatever, but it was actually wet. And yeah, that happened. I just didn't feel anything. Like if she, wherever she punched me, like grabbing my hair, it didn't hurt at all because my adrenaline was so high, so I didn't feel anything at all. Like if wherever she hit me, my hair, when she pulled my hair, it didn't hurt at all. I think that's just how fights are. When your adrenaline is really high, you don't feel anything. It wasn't until the next morning that my neck hurt super bad, like extremely bad. It hurt super bad. It felt like my head was gonna fall off of my neck. It felt really bad. My body didn't hurt or anything, it was just my neck, because during the fight she pulled my hair, I pulled her hair, whatever. So that was the fight video. That's how it went. I wouldn't say I won. I don't know, I don't like wording it like that because it really doesn't matter to me. I could honestly say that we did fight over something really stupid. This day I still talk to her. We are actually really chill, we're cool, we don't hate each other. It was over something stupid, like I said. It was just like in the moment we were super close, and when we found out that we were talking shit about each other, we had so much hatred and like we were upset, you know. Anybody would be upset. So my advice that I could give to you guys is fighting doesn't solve anything. I feel like a mature conversation will. Yeah, that was my fight video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to like the video, comment below ideas you guys want me to do, and turn on your post notifications. I also forgot, I never said her name. Like during this whole story time, I didn't say her fake name, Michelle. But you guys know that was her fake name, Michelle. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.